Welcome everyone, my name is Phoenix Blueberry and welcome back to another Crab's Treasure. Where we left off, we were on our way to the New Carcinia. But first things first, wrong button. I have gotten a couple of tips from my boyfriend and I now know how to use these skills. So we're gonna go over there real quick. I've been told it's the Umani. But I've been told that I need to go talk to the moon snail. I did not realize that. That is on me. Hermit Cat returns prepared to augment his abilities. Learn skills, please. I want this one. And Hermit Crab moves like water itself, performing practical acts of acrobatics to perform his predators. But one wrong move and it could all be over. So, I want this one. And then, it's not skewered. I was looking at it online. And, we're gonna pick up the parry for a different reason. The Hermit's crab shell is invaluable in protecting him from predators. But protection will not be enough. To achieve his goals, he must make his shell a tool of aggression. He deflects his enemies' attacks, destabilizing and confusing them. How can one such creature withstand such massive blows? It seems to defy the natural order. But, what one is it? I want the, self-repair. So we are gonna, do that as well. And, the skedaddle would be good. I want the, self-repair, though, as soon as I possibly can. After your shell takes a hit while blocking, okay. What determines whether a creature flees a larger predator or stays to fight? Perhaps it is a calculated decision based on whether they feel they can win. But sometimes we see prey creatures take fights they have no logical hope of surviving. Driven is not by logic, but pure primal instinct to flee is not in these creatures' natures. Okay, I need 6 more. And then, hold LB to block and then release the button right before the attack lands to parry the attack, taking no shell damage. This will also harm your opponent's balance, getting them closer to becoming capsized. Streamline. Press A to jump and then B to gracefully dodge through water. Okay. Back we go. Did not realize I could do that. So, that was important. I think it's the city outskirts I need to go to. Okay. Let's go make it to the city. Now that I have these skills and the need to, get more crystals. So hopefully that won't be too bad. And this time I will hopefully remember I can sprint. There's concerningly no enemies. I was expecting more enemies. There's a guard. New Carcinia. They're asleep. Okay, I guess I can get into the city with no problems. Oh, this is pretty. It looks so gorgeous. Let's see. There's some music. What is my compass doing? Is there something on the map I need to be looking out for? Why are there symbols on my compass? Can I just go inside wherever? Is it just pointing me towards important things? Yes. I think so. Welcome to New Carcinia, a beacon of civilization amongst the harsh violence of the sands between. A testament to the prevailing power of the industry. The City of Dreams, the Big Crabapple. The defining pillar of the trash economy which supports all of Crestonian society. How did I get into this conversation? My name, you ask? Tortellini, the town greeter at your service. I'm beyond excited to greet 2 new visitors in a single day. Who's the second visitor? Is that a lot? Not at all. We usually get 20 or 30. Then why? You say 2. Was the other one a shark carrying the coolest shell you ever seen? Oh, a friend of yours? Not at all. I've got to kick that guy's butt and get my shell back. Oh, a sworn enemy then. This day gets more exciting by the minute. I've got to catch him before he sells my shell. That's a tongue twister. To who knows who. Can you tell me where he went? Not at all. I greeted him with gusto, and then didn't give him a second thought. What sort of town greeter would I be if I looked behind me to keep tabs on those I've already greeted, rather than facing forward to greet those yet to come? Okay. Where would someone go? Where would someone trying to sell a shell go, then? I can think of exactly 4 places. They might have tried to sell it to the Shellfish Desires, the luxury goods store. If it's more of an antique shell, they might have gone to check to see if the museum curator might purchase it. Oh, this is where all the museum exhibits are going. Failing those, they might have visited Bottom Feeders, the dive bar in the lower crust, to pass it off as some piece of gutter trash. And finally, they would have gone to the back alley's blacksmith to sell it for scrap. Okay, thank you so much. I'll check out all those places. Godspeed, friend. Would that I could give... You mean wish I could give you more of a tour? That dialogue's weird. But my work is never done, whilst there remain travelers left ungreeted. If I remember correctly, the bridge is out. You're not gonna get too many travelers. Can I get that? Looks like something I can definitely get if I get to the right spot. Okay. Assuming the map is pointing me to all those places. Ooh, more purple crystals. How many you give me? 1. I need, like, 2 more. There's a shell down there. Ah! Well, that was an accident. I was not planning on doing this one first. I did not mean to come down here. But I'll get the, it doesn't... Ow. Force me into dialogue. Let me get this thing. And Oh, I do have 30 right now. Okay, slight detour. And then we're gonna backtrack. I might put some myself, because I want to do the top stuff before I go to the blacksmith. So, sorry, buddy. Yes. Much has been lost to the waves over time. Some to the greed of sentient creatures, some due to nature's processes and the unhalting march of time. Can what has been lost ever be recovered? If the clock could be reversed, would that even be what's best for the world? The hermit crab supposes it can't hurt to try. Okay. Dealing damage to an enemy will restore recently lost shell health. I know this only applies to my shell, but it's still very good to have. And back we go. Not you. Talk about the city outskirts simply so I can do the stuff on top first. And then I'll go to the blacksmith. Hey. Hey? Not that button. Can I can roll. I don't know if this is any faster. It's kind of fun. Oh, I did make myself faster because I was going downhill. Okay. You said museum, luxury goods store. I'm just gonna follow the points on the map. Try and sell it underground, and will the blacksmith be able to make the forks stronger? It might. We'll see. Oh god, it's the legendary C&E pharmacy. Figure out where those go later. Okay. It's not here. Ah, there it is. Let me get the, oh, this is the museum. Wrong buttons. Let me get all these places found. The museum's closest. Do I need to duck you? I do. Excuse me, what is this building? Well, ho, little one, you stand before the new Carcinia Museum of Carnanized History, I say. Oh, neat. Could I go in? Of course. A museum that no one could visit would be a sad state of affairs indeed. Oh, wait. I almost forgot why I came here. I'm looking for a tall shark who stole my shell. You seen anyone like that? Can't say I have. But if I travel here to fence stolen goods, I'd start in the lower crust beneath us. Gotcha, thanks. Be careful down there, I say. I'll do that. I'm gonna do the other ones first. But, okay. So, I wanna go in the museum. Ah, I got another achievement. So, is this 4 of 12? What? So I can go that way. What are these numbers? And I can go that way. Okay. Oh. tells you what the enemies are. Okay. I will explore this another time, then. But I did want to see it. I was curious what the exhibit things. You tried, banner. Curious what the numbers are. Okay, let's go to the shop. I feel like those are just the skip areas. I think the shop was this away. It's right here. Welcome to Shellfish Desires, the flagship brick and mortar store of Shellfish Corp. How goes it, my visibly financially troubled friend? Isn't that obvious? It is. I suppose you've come up to the upper crust for a bit of window shopping? No shame in it. Plenty of folks pause on their way through town to take a look at our luxury shelves. You got 5 minutes before your pause becomes a loiter, so enjoy them while they last, my friend. Bye, shells. Oh. Bartholomew? Oh god. And into show. That's pretty cool. Maybe shoe. Okay. I want that. I need microplastics. Oh my god, Cult of the Lamb. I love that reference. Oh my god. I made a maid one. Okay. Oh god, there's an Among Us one. Wasn't there one that had lunch? Can I? At Shellfish Desires, you can pay microplastics to insure any shell you've worn before. At a moon snail shell, you can pick any insured shell to start with every time you respawn. Useful. Okay. I definitely want to do that with the party app, because the party app seems to be the one I currently like. Have you seen my shell? Did a big shark come into town and try to sell you a shell recently? Oh, he sure did. I told him get stuffed. We don't do trade-ins here. And even if we did, I'd never take the kind of beat-up junk he sold me. Not a clue where he went after that. Does nobody in this city pay any attention? Okay, we will be back after I can sell some microplastics. I have to be getting close to where I can sell the bread claws, right? Nah. That is just the easier option. Was it here? Oh. There he is. Hey, Manta. Yeah, Coley? What are we doing? Like right now? Like right now? We're hanging out by the crystal. Hanging out by the crystal? Yeah. Wanna do anything after this? I saw another cool crystal outside town. Hang out by that, you're the best. You guys say anything when I break this? Hey, Manta? Yeah. That guy broke our cool crystal. No way. Just walked right up and broke it. What happened to live and let live, Coley? No idea. Life isn't really what it used to be. Wanna go find another cool crystal? I sure do. Can't let jerks like that ruin our chill. So true. Bye-bye. Sorry. I wanted the crystals. Let's see. Where do I need to go? that looks like the shop. Can I please sell my microplastics to you? Hey there, youngin'. Welcome to the Bottom Feeder's finest little watering hole this side of the slurry. My name's Krill. I'm new to town, I guess. Thought I recognized a fresh face. Please this plastic to meet you, Krill. Name's Nema. If you've got the money, why not stop in for a bite? My kiddos and I would love to have you. We also offer a stowaway hiring service if you're interested in such thing. What's a stowaway? You mentioned something about stowaways. What are those? Oh, I'm sure you've seen them around. That's our nickname for any sort of little fellow that sticks itself to your shell. Little fella. Oh, like a barnacle? Exactly, and for the right place, there's all sorts of them that might tag along. People pay for that? They sure do, hon. Lots of our visitors here are travelers just stopping by who could use a little company on the road. You ought to consider if you got a journey ahead of you. The open ocean can get mighty lonely, hon. I'll think about it. Thanks, ma'am. Call me Nema, hon. I'm not a crappy old lady just yet. Okay. Oh god, no. Works while naked. Okay. Another crap. Works while naked ones are going to be very helpful. But what about my shell? If it's not too much of a bother, I'm looking for a shark that took my shell. Any chance he stopped by here? Fairly certain I'd remember a fellow like that swimming into my establishment. Sorry, kiddo. That's okay. Haha, no worries. Oops. Not what I meant to press. And to open my inventory. So I can increase my stowaway amount. But I, have no money right now. Oh, thank God you're across the street. I am broke. Oh. Hey there, Scrap. Says fine piece of metal in your claws there. Lots of promise. Care to make it shine with me, Scrap? What do you mean, make it shine? Make it shine? You mean my fork? This some piece of junk I found in my neighborhood. Aye, and what a piece of junk it is, Scrap. Bring this yellow smith some relics and he can break down and he'll show you what junk of yours can truly do. Sounds useful. Stainless relic. Ooh. +5 attack. Do I? Oh. What am I using as relics? Is it from the junk? Buddy. Can I have brain? Okay. Whatever I was using, I don't have enough. I almost don't want to ask, but, did a big jerk shark come here trying to sell a shell for scrap? It would have probably seemed crazy to you because the shell was super gorgeous and cool. He came by, turned that shell to scrap as soon as I could. What? Are you serious? Sure as seafoam I am. Wait, you said a shark? Scrap that, my mistakes. No sharks came by. What do you think I said? You almost gave me a heart attack. No need to shout, Scrap. Me ears work just fine. Okay, no one's got any information on the shark. It's gotta be somewhere. I just gotta find where that shark went. The city's so big, how am I ever gonna find my shell? This place is so stupid, and it's loud. Why couldn't everyone just leave me alone? Everywhere I turn, someone's trying to take something away from me. Or sell me some kind of, scuttle right up, fellow citizens. It's the grand opening of the prawn shop, full of Legitimate shallow-made wares. We got plastics, we got metals, we got packing foam. And you got garbage you ain't even heard of yet. What the? Ah, it's our shell. Buddy, can I have that shell? Please? That's my shell. Are you serious? This guy's still following me. Alright, play it cool. I don't know what you're talking about. Seriously, give it back. It was stolen me by a jerk shark. Well, first off, that shark seems super cool and chill to me. Second of all, he sold it to me fair and square. You want it back, you gotta buy it like everything else in the store. That's how the prawn shop works, baby. Well, how much, and what can I actually pay with? Depends on what you got, pal. I've got a few microplastics, I guess, and some string. Look, that shell's really important to me. Could I work for it or something? I'll do anything. Anything, huh? Yeah, I guess I could probably come up with some arduous and meaningless time sinks for you to partake in and earn your shell back. For starters, why don't you scrape the barnacles off my sweaty? Wait, did you hear that? Hear what? Belay this conversation, kid. Trash Island is here. This always catches me off guard. I gotta get ready before I miss out on some prime plastics. Hey, I'm not done talking to you.
Trash day! It's trash day!
Oh, my controller.
Everyone get your baskets! Don't miss out!
That's just depressing.
Back off! I saw it first!
Your own trash, mumsuckers!
Oh yeah, see the one crab made it in. Oh my god.
What is that thing?
I've never seen anything like it.
It's a message from the captain! It's got his face right on it! It's gotta be!
Excuse me? Excuse me, please. Pardon me. Excuse me, young lady. As New Carsinia's official historian, I'm sure I can shed some light on... My God! If I'm not mistaken, this is part of a map! A map showing the way to a most valuable treasure, I say! If someone were to find its missing pieces and decipher them, why, they'd be rich beyond their wildest dreams, I said.
Rich? I like the sound of that. That treasure's as good as mine. I'll be able to afford the flashiest shell in the ocean, you know?
Not if I get there first! Think of all the tourists that treasure can bring to our city!
Well, don't you count out us. You'll be eating your hat when I get that treasure and fix up my restaurant.
It would appear the hunt is on, I say. The first stop on the map seems to be the forest to the north of here. May the best, Crab.
Apologies for the interruption, folks. I seem to have misheard something. I could have almost sworn there were some citizens here planning on unearthing some valuables. Need I remind you all how threatening the ocean is outside this reef? I'd hope it would go without saying that the duty of such a dangerous excavation would fall to the Shellfish Corporation. That would be safest for all involved. Don't you agree?
Yeah, we hear you, Roland. No problem.
Then, as Shellfish Corp's CEO and this fair city's de facto mayor, I suppose no one would have any objections to my taking sole control of this treasure hunt. Are we all in agreement?
Oh dear. I suppose that sounds all right with me, I say.
You hear what they're talking about over there?
Sounds like some kind of crazy treasure hunt.
Hey, kid, I just got an idea. If you can go get that treasure they're jawing about, I'll gladly trade your shell for it.
For real? You'd really do that?
You bet. A prawn never goes back on his promise.
Aw, yeah! I'm gonna find that treasure!
Haha, yeah, you go, kid! Roland can't tell us what to do! That treasure belongs to whoever can find it first!
The corporations don't control us!
I suppose a little friendly competition is only fair. I hope you know what you just dove into, kid. See you in the open ocean, treasure hunters.
Oh, heh. Nema's dress is a little poison packet thing. What is Roland? The greedy sounding bastard. What is he? Dang, that was crazy with a capital C. You really stepped in it now, kid. That squid that hangs around Roland doesn't think twice about disappearing people. The squid also had the glowing eyes. You told me to. Hey, I recall merely making a suggestion, pal. But the offer still stands. If you can get me that treasure, the shell's all yours. Okay, well, where do I start? Aren't you listening to that old dude? It's off in the grove, way north of here. You got a bit of a walk ahead of you. Great, well, I guess I have no choice now. I'm on this treasure hunt whether I like it or not. Oh yeah, one more thing. If you find any other junk out there, I'll take it off your hands for some microplastic. Fair's fair. Okay. Oh my god, I can, oh, I can buy those. Wait. Oh my god. Wait, could I feasibly... Like, what's the max amount of microplastics I'm allowed to have? Okay, wait, so I can sell this stuff to you? What do you mean this jewel's only 100 microplastics? Sell all. I'm gonna sell these. I'm gonna hold on to the pearl for now, because I feel like that might potentially find someone better. Planning on buying these yet. But this I'll buy in a bit. Well, I think I'm just one away. But I want that, scarf first. I'll talk to you all in a second. I want the scarf. I care about nothing else. I want that scarf. Give me the scarf. This one. Thank you. I ought to put it on or no? Nope, I did not. Show off your crustacean pride with this snappy bandana. Yep. And that's what I'm gonna be wearing for the rest of the game unless they force me to wear something else. Have to show off my pride somehow. Okay, now I'll talk to everyone. Okay. I got 1 million people. Oh, the game's slightly glitchy there. Just go in this box. No. You guys are all idiots. This is a cereal box. Well, that was quite the clamor, I say. It's not every day you see someone go claw to claw with Roland. I didn't know I was going to cause such a commotion. Huh? Well, if you ask this old man, it's about time someone stood up to that bully. He's been attempting to pave over my museum for God knows how long. But I digress. We've got to get a move on if we want to beat Roland to the punch. As I said, the first stop on our journey is the Grove. Head out of the city and keep traveling north and you'll reach it eventually. Just take care to not get devoured, I say. Yeah, sounds good, Betty. Okay. Yeah, this is gonna rule. A real chance to go up against my idol, Roland. Your idol? You like that guy? Of course I do. He's a business genius, you know? Roland came into this town with nothing. Saved the clothes on his back in a trash scavenging empire that goes back generations. And he built that empire into a somewhat bigger empire, all on his own. Why go after the treasures then if you think he's so cool? Ha ha ha, you really don't know the first thing about business, kid. Sure, I respect Roland, but we're also in the same market, and that makes us rivals. The free market demands I do my best to one-up him. That's the spirit of healthy competition. I like how you're dressed as one of those poison packets. That's really funny. Just drifted into town. You're already making waves, kiddo. If it wasn't for you, we'd all have just rolled over and let Roland step all over us, like usual. So, we're all going after this treasure? Seems like it. If that old-timer who runs the museum ain't pulling our claws, whoever gets that treasure is gonna have some serious pull around town. But honestly, as long as someone gets it who ain't Roland, most of us will be darn pleased. Who is that guy anyway? Why does everyone hate him so much? Roland? Only the CEO of Shellfish Corp, the largest trash scavenging operation out there. Besides, what's a few independent trade haulers and with their own two claws, all trash that makes its way into New Carcinian goes for Roland. So he's got some deep pockets. Shellfish Corp owns most of the buildings in town by now and charges them a pretty plastic for the privilege of living in them. Those of us in the lower crust, you could say we aren't really fans of the way things are going. So taking him down a peg by waving some treasure in his face, I can think of a lot worse ways of spending a tide or two. But enough about Roland, we gotta make tracks towards that treasure. That museum curator told us to head towards the Grove, right? I've been to the Grove before. Meet me just out of town if you need a nudge in the right direction. Okay. 2 more. For me to butcher more dialogue. Heavens, what excitement. I'll be tagging along on your little treasure hunt. I simply must document it all for my followers. Who are followers? You know, follower. Christ English. Followers. People who follow me around and just desperate to know what I'm up to. Do you mean to tell me that you don't have any? Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. A real-life treasure hunt. This is the sort of thing you read about in books as a little crablin. Do you think we'll fight a shark or a bobbit worm? Or one of those horrendous monstrosities that live only in the deepest depths of the drain? I really hope not. Okay. Everyone I wanted to be talked to. Can I afford? No, I'm like 500 short. Oh, when I have the microplastics, I can buy another one of those little limbs. Okay. Let's start heading towards this grove and see how much we get done today. What a new outfit is. Hehehe. That's good enough. And oh god, there's so many people. I feel like I should be talking to all these people, but I don't want to read all their dialogue. Okay. Oh, okay. Despite it all, I'm just happy to have a home here at all. At least we don't fall victim to bandit raids like the towns out in the open ocean. I was just confused why you were hiding. Let's see. I get some music again. I know I keep the music low, but I notice this game doesn't really have a lot of music. Oh god, I don't want to read more of your dialogue. I just want to look at the map. Okay. I feel there's gonna be a boss where that dumpster is. Probably around the chains area. Oh, that circle land spot feels like there's gonna be a boss too. I don't know how many bosses there are in the game. I've kept from looking up a lot. But, yeah. Whoa, 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 hold your seahorses, kiddo. Look, we're technically rivals in this treasure hunting dingamajig. But that don't mean I don't want to see you get devoured before my eyes. What'd I do wrong? Look, there's rules to exploring the sands between. Namely, steps you gotta take from preventing him from slurping right out of your shell and eating you whole. See those arches? Folks who commute from here have done a pretty good job of scenting routes to nearby areas. Scenting? Yep, laying down scents that he ain't a fan of. No matter how tasty you are, he won't pass near the path. Wait, who are we talking about? Who is this guy? Look, just stick to the arches, kiddo, and if you get chased, make your way back to one as quick as you can. Can do. It'll be something I'm gonna have to fight. So you're serious about this treasure hunt after all? Of course I am. This is my only way to get my shell back. Please don't take offense, but I half suspected you'd lose your nerve, I say. The sands between are no place for an innocent crab. Whatever, I'm super brave. Let's just get over with so I can go home. Point me in the right direction. Oh, you might have what it takes after all, child. Such a willingness to run off and get killed in the name of discovery? It brings a tear to my eye, I say. Since you're new here, I'll give you an overview. To our north is the Enchanted Grove, once a reclusive village of spiritualists. East of here is Flotsam Vale, the company town of Shellfish Corp. And west, I wouldn't go west without a good reason. Not that it matters, the captain's map has pointed us north towards the Enchanted Grove. Meet me there and we can discuss our next steps. Yes, sir. Okay, so. So the city's what? It said east. So it's probably there. But what will attack me if I'm not careful? Yes. What am I keeping an eye out for? Ow. I don't want that gel. Ooh. Oh, that might be what they were talking about. I tell you. Ah. I think you're an optional boss. I just wanted the hook. I just wanted the hook. Leave me alone. I just saw the glowy. I just wanted the item. Seriously? I just want the item. Perfect satchel for holding fish gear. Why do I keep turning? Crabs want a fish fear to increase the number of barbed hooks that can be held out. Okay, sprinting, running. I got it. I figured out what they were talking about. I get it. I figured it out. Oh, oops. I was not paying attention to my health. And this is absolutely why I, play with keeping my microplastics on. Oh god, I hadn't hit a save point. I don't have my shell. Oh no. And I'm not able to get a shell from... Well, I guess I can get the shell insurance. So I always spawn with one. I see you, buddy. I see a glowy in the background, too. Can I just have the shot glass? Thank you. Yes, yes. Piss off. I'm here for... Go away. I just wanted my shell. I just wanted my shell. I like my party hit. Go away. Go to hell. Oh god, I did that little damage to him. Just... Die. Okay. What is this glowing cube? The second one I've seen. Ow. Quit killing me. I was trying to heal. It wouldn't let me. I just wanted my stuff back. Okay, well. At least I think I died right on a path this time. Just follow the path. Yeah, I know. I don't have any shell stuff right now. I shall follow the path. Go away. Ow. Oh wait, I could have bought one of those ones. Maybe next time. Well, let me get my temporary. That way I have my stowaway stuff. Because I don't feel like fighting the, ravenous crab again. Oh no. Stop. Ow! I'm going to die again. This is not fair. I was not planning on fighting you. Just die. Leave me alone. I didn't want to fight you. You harassed me and then trapped me. Ow. Heal. This is on you. Yeah, I know, my shell's badly damaged. Ow! But, am I... That's not fair. I wasn't even trying to kill you. Okay, I'm getting the shell insurance. I'll be right back. I think it was 1,000 for the one I like using. Hello. Oops, wrong button. Shell insurance. One out on the party hat. I got an achievement for that. Can I do that on all of them? Can I just slowly build up my insurance and have access to all the shells? a one-time use. I feel like this guy's down here. Yep. Buddy, can I have... Are you considered junk? Thank you. I was one off anyway. Yes, I know things are inactive while I'm naked. I hope these shells aren't like one-time use by buying insurance on them. So what? I just go to my... Is it one-time use? Nope, not. Okay. Where am I? I just gotta keep going straight. My key. And hopefully I don't get murdered by that guy again. I was not planning on fighting him. Because I'm betting this one's optional. But, we'll see. Because, he trapped me. And, that one wasn't fair. I was trying to stick to the path. Yeah, I know where I last died. I keep my microplastics, so I'm not too worried about that. It's stuff like that is why I have that turned on. Because I could die rather easily. I just want to head to the forest. I could check out the town another time. That's all I want. All I want is to hit the forest. Which I'm curious what is considered the forest when it's underwater. Die. Oh, you give a lot of microplastics. What is that? Die. Here's what is the glowing cube? Ow. Die. I said die. These aren't even hard enemies. I just suck at the game. What is this? I'm not even off the path. Okay, now. So this is that little, like, middle point. What's up here? Gotta be something up here. Other than a bunch of microplastics. Just wanna know if something's up here. Okay. What the? Okay. I just want to know if something's up here. Oh, I'm near the chains that I saw. Oh, I found the... That's all I wanted. All I wanted was this. Figured that had to be a teleporter somewhere. Okay. Also, it gives me a good... Okay. Where? So it's that way to the forest. I want to explore this area more, but not with my current skill level. That's the city that away. I feel like there's some stuff over there. Well, time to go piss it off again. How quickly until it decides it wants to pop up? I just want to get to the forest. I can face that another time. I don't care, buddy. The little guy and I can fight another time. Leave me alone. I just want to get to the forest. That's all I want. Why is that floating? I saw the glowing. There it is. 1,000 microplastics? Jeez, goddamn. Let's get the checkpoint. And buddy, why do you look so pale now? I guess you're a little low on health. Wait. Is that? The crab looks a little familiar. Please don't tell me it's who I think it is. You again, vagabond. I am pleased you survived. Whoa, I barely recognize you. You're the guard from Slacktide, right? Nice hat. Indeed, Chitin is my name. However, I have shed my title. Please tell me you talk a little bit easier now. I was foolish to pledge my sword to a lord so easily swayed by greed. You understand, don't you, the consequences of the fall of Slacktide? No underguard bridge? Far more serious, vagabond. What annihilated Slacktide was an infection. At first I thought it was a pollution of the body, now I suspect it stems from the mind. Regardless, I believe it was the Duchess Screed that invited it into her lands. And until those like her are annihilated, the infection will spread and spread and spread. For this purpose, I have arrived at this grove. You talk easier now, at least. I don't have to struggle trying to read your dialogue. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and leave this episode off here. If you like this video, why not subscribe? And I'll hope to see you guys in the next episode. Bye, everyone.